Writing this book took me on a remarkable journey. It wasn't until I got into the depths of writing it, exploring all the research and talking to philosophers, therapists, spiritual teachers, that I fully began to understand how deeply the worst aspects of productivity culture had eaten into my soul, how much of my finite time, energy, and attention I was spending on this impossible struggle of trying to get on top of everything, to get my life in working order, to achieve a kind of perfectionistic control over my time. In the end, that approach only made me busier and less focused on the things I cared about the most. Sometimes people who've read my book and who've really grasped the perspective shift that I'm talking about email me and say, I like the idea, but I'm worried I might not be able to fully internalize the lessons here, to put them totally, comprehensively into practice, to become completely at peace with my finitude. And I reply, me neither. And look, I think that's really part of the point. A crucial thing to stress about this philosophy of embracing your limits and getting around to what matters right here and now is that it's an ever unfolding and never completed journey, because it just is the journey of being alive. And if you set out to master it, to turn yourself into someone who has totally eradicated all sense of struggle with time, well, then I think you're actually still just chasing this fantasy of perfection, this when I finally idea that one day you're going to get everything fully sorted out. So I hope that one message I'm managing to convey here is that it's not about aggressively seizing control of your life, just in a slightly different way. It's not about spending your finite weeks strenuously trying to seize the day in a way that just stresses you out. It's about relaxing into the reality of life, of your limitations, of the fact that this right now is it, so that from this position of being down on the ground, here in contact with the real world, you can give up these impossible struggles with time, roll up your sleeves, and with new energy and new motivation, get started on what's gloriously possible instead.